My name's CJ Ujah, and I'll be interviewing
Nethaneel Mitchell-Blake, Team NMB.
Right, so we've just finished the World Champs in London, as you guys know. What is it that you liked most about the championships?
I love the crowd, the energy of the stadium, competing at home at major champs. It's my first World Champs, but competing at home is something that not many athletes will get to experience, and stepping out to the stadium, you hear your name, and 60,000 people roaring for you, it's definitely humbling. That's probably my favourite thing about the World Champs.
Looking at your season, you've had a really good year.
I don't know, he started something,
You've had a good year.
But
there's no buts, there's no buts there. How did you feel when you got to the final? What were your nerves like? What was your energy like?
I always had aspirations of getting to the final. For those who don't know, I was based in the States. I attended LSU, and it's a pretty grueling collegiate season, just the demands of having to peak more than the professional sprinter. But as I said, I always thought I was fully capable of making the final, and it was controlled emotion. I believe last year at the Olympics was a good stepping stone for me, because I learned a lot. It's in essence the pinnacle of athletics, being the Olympics. And I went in there injured, and I went through a lot emotionally, and I feel like I learned a lot from that, and I learned to compose myself a lot better. So I was just really focused on executing the best race I could.
Good answer. Moving away from athletics a bit, after your season, what are you going to get up to?
Well, everything's tentative right now. I do want to go on a holiday though. Do want to travel at the moment. I want to go to Greece also. I do want to go to Greece. And then after that...
sounds like the spot.
Yeah, it does look the spot.
Yeah.
I heard that the party season ends in October, so we've got a bit of time.
Yeah, I need to get there.
Having fun. We have fun.
Always.
But I want to go to Jamaica. I've got some people up there I want to see. And then back to the States.
So you're from, well, you live in the States currently.
Yeah.
You live in Louisiana.
Yeah.
What is the state known for? What is it that they do in that state particularly?
Has a really, really rich jazz culture, and food as well. The Creole, the food's amazing. The seafood in Louisiana is absolutely amazing, I'm telling you. I went to another state, and I ordered something which is native to Louisiana. I don't want to call the state on, I don't get in trouble there. I don't get fired from the state, so politically correct. But I ordered some red beans and rice, and I thought red beans and rice was red beans and rice everywhere you go. And it wasn't too tasty, mate. But the food and the music is really, really good. The seafood's amazing, I'm telling you. The spices, the cream, oh, it's everything.
Okay, back to athletics. Obviously, you've had the best of both worlds. You've been in the NCAAs, and you're now a pro athlete. How was the transition from from the NCs to becoming a professional athlete?
I believe that the NCAA readies you more than any other platform as far as athletics and the transition is being concerned. When you think about it, the relays that came first and second at World Championships were anchored by collegiate athletes, you know, which I think is a testament to the NCAA strength. It's a really rigorous schedule, but if you make it out and you stay headstrong, you can do something special. I feel like, you know, naturally we're at a slight disadvantage just due to the amount of races we've ran, and running from January to August isn't always easy, and the volume that we've put in our bodies, but it makes you mentally strong, man. And
so would you recommend more youngsters going into that type of system?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely would, but I feel like you've got to be focused going in. You know, it's easy to make an excuse for the NCAA season, but we look at the numbers. The best have come out of it, you know, and it's great. LSU's school to go to.
We're in Britain, we're in Birmingham, so I'm going to ask you a bit about the food now. What's your favourite meal in Britain?
Well, I thought I just saw Matt there, but I do like a good Indian, you know. They got some good Indians, like in the Midlands. Yeah, see, they're telling you, if you're in Birmingham, if you're in Nottingham around Leicester, they got some beautiful Indian restaurants. I'll take you to one after the meet. But
gonna need some milk.
No, I'm telling you, it's really good, man. Good onion bhaji, tikka masala. The Indian's good. I just love food, man. You know, traveling, the way we travel to a lot of countries. We experienced a lot of cultures. We were in Morocco together.
Yeah.
And I feel that's one of the biggest benefits about our sport. It's the upside, traveling, experiencing new cultures, experiencing new food. The British Indian's pretty good, mate.
Okay, final question from me, and it's about Usain Bolt.
Okay.
How has he inspired you in athletics?
I feel like I could probably speak for everybody where you say he's undisputedly the greatest sprinter, arguably the greatest athlete to ever come through the sport. Broken barriers, set continuous records, defied science. Like they said, man couldn't go sub 9.6, and he done it. So it's truly inspiring what he's done, and always a motivation to look at his work ethic and to see what he's achieved in his tenure here. And I would be glad to achieve half of what he's done, really, you know. But it's kind of frustrating too, because when you want to master your sport and study your art as a craft, and you can't study Usain Bolt, because he's kind of like a glitch, like a video game. You can't watch his races and say, I want to do this. He's his own man. But you can only marvel what he does. And I was fortunate enough, even though under the circumstances where he got hurt, I could say I got a picture of racing him, you know. No one has to know the end picture. I might show my grandkids. I might tell them I beat Usain Bolt. But nah, man, he's the greatest, man. I've got a lot of love and respect for him.
All right. Well done. World champ.
World champ. He's a world champ. We're world champs. We're world champions. Relay, of course, but individuals coming soon.
Soon come.